I've seen a lot of different interpretations for Taylor Swift's new Opalite music video, but not really from a mailer perspective. If you're new here, hello, let me catch you up to speed on my channel. Basically, I think Taylor and Travis are in a fake PR relationship, and Taylor is still communicating with her ex, Matty Healy. Oh my god, you're crazy. Ew, what's wrong with you? Okay, whatever. I know it sounds crazy, but I more than explain myself in my other videos, and I provide a ton of receipts, so please go check those out before you start commenting that I'm insane. But if you're on board, please be sure to subscribe for more Taylor Swift and Matty Healy related content. Anyway, let's get into this music video analysis. When I first watched this video, I was trying really hard to figure out what object represents which person. Like, is the rock supposed to be Travis? Is the cactus supposed to be Kayla, Travis's ex? Or maybe Gabbriette, Matty's current fiancé? I went through a whole matchup and decision tree analysis, and I came up with a conclusion that I think makes the most sense. Travis is not part of the video at all. It's only about Taylor and Matty before their breakup and after their breakup. Let me explain. Matty's bad traits are represented by the rock. Taylor's bad traits are represented by the cactus. The Opalite spray is what represents fake happiness, but also the lessons learned from going through what they've both been through ever since 2023. At the beginning, when Taylor is spending time with her best friend Matty, the rock, we see that she took him out of a box for pet rocks. Did you know that the idea for the pet rock was invented in 1975? 1975, Matty's band? So we see Taylor at a park sitting on children's swings with her rock, which is a callback to Fresh Out the Slammer at the park where we used to sit on children's swings wearing imaginary rings. She puts on a Friends Forever string on the rock because she's often called Matty her best friend. Just say when I'd play again, he was my best friend. Laughing with my feet in your lap like you were my closest friend. Please God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot, etc. Also, in her room is a framed picture of a golden retriever. Hello, tattooed golden retriever line from the Tortured Poets Department song. So they go out together on dates wearing glitter because at that point in 2023, everything was shiny and exciting. They're each other's invisible string. They go sing karaoke, like when Taylor was performing at the Eras Tour and Matty was also doing his tour. By the way, there's a lot of similarities between this karaoke bar and the one that Matty goes to in the Somebody Else music video. Anyway, they go out to a bar, she saves a seat for him like in the song Lover, but everyone else around her is unimpressed and they want her to leave. This is a callback to when they were dating. All of her fans were begging her to break up with Matty because they hated him. However, it's not the greatest relationship between Taylor and her Matty rock. Matty's bad trait is that he struggles with sobriety. He is often too stoned to care or give much back, like the lyric from The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, "You sank in stoned oblivion." Stone, rock, do you get it? Yeah. Meanwhile, we see Matty's side of things with Domhnall, who's portraying the real Matty. He's in a relationship with this cactus, which represents Taylor's bad traits. Taylor is kind of a prickly girlfriend. She unintentionally hurts her partners when they try to get close to her. So we see Domhnall/Matty go to the movies together with his cactus that represents Taylor's bad traits, but they're asked to leave. Again, no one likes Matty and Taylor together. They also go on dates, they go to parties, but Taylor the cactus just keeps hurting him. But then this magical spray called Opalite comes into the picture. Opalite turns crappiness into happiness, but it's also a manufactured product, just like Opalite the stone is a man-made gemstone. This is probably the only slight thing you could say represents Travis or Gabbriette. Opalite gives them the ability to learn from the experience. Taylor goes through her shitty fake relationship with Travis, and Matty goes through his shitty relationship with Gabbriette, and through Opalite, they learn to become better people towards each other. So, when Domhnall/Matty sprays the Taylor cactus, and Taylor sprays herself, Taylor appears in front of him a new, changed person. He helps her wash up in the tub, which is a callback to Taylor drowning in the tub like the fate of Ophelia, because Matty came back and saved her. Afterwards, Domhnall/Matty gives Taylor the same cardigan he was just wearing, which you know Cardigan is a Matty song because she said it while singing it on tour. This is about you, you know who you are, I love you. They sit at a table together and they learn to reconnect. Then they go out to the mall and they take pictures together. Fun fact, this backdrop is similar to the backdrop in the 1975 music video Happiness. There's even the same pedestals on the side. And this pedestal is holding a crown, like the song King of My Heart, which I believe is an old Reputation song about Matty. Matty is the king, Taylor is the queen. Also, Louis Capaldi is there, and he wants to be their friend. This is a real thing, actually, because Louis Capaldi is very supportive of both Taylor and Matty. He's a close friend of Matty.
Oh, mate, honestly, I absolutely fucking love
Matthew
Healy.
Healy's nuts.
I would listen. We did a song we wrote together for this album.
Shut up.
He even made this video back when they were dating that makes fun of all the people criticizing their relationship, even when people were dragging him for posting it. There's no way Louis would agree to be in a music video with Taylor if it was actually bashing Matty. Louis is one of Taylor and Matty's strongest soldiers. You can add him to the list of celebrities who support Taylor and Matty being together. Anyway, so Taylor and Matty reconnect. Matty is no longer too stoned to care, and Taylor is not a prickly girlfriend anymore. They go to the mall, and at the mall is a product called Opalite, which is reverse Opalite. It's extremely toxic. We see a guy get sprayed with Opalite, and it turns him into a stapler. Why a stapler? Because staplers cling things together, but by stabbing them. We also know that the stapler has clingy and over-controlling tendencies. So Domhnall/Matty doesn't want Taylor to get sprayed by Opalite because that will bring back all of her bad, codependent, clingy, and controlling traits. Also, when they're at the mall and they see the cactus and the F You Forever rock, they both cringe at how they used to be. Luckily, they avoid both Opalite and their past bad traits and carry on to the dance competition, where we see that they're having fun together. They're in sync, they're getting along great, they're out in public with each other and having a blast. Side note, is that an exit sign? Again with the exit signs. Anyway, everyone else in the room looks unimpressed. It's all a bunch of old people that hate them because they're all stuck in their ways. And that kind of represents how if Matty and Taylor ever publicly get back together, all of their fans and audience will hate them for it. But at this point, Taylor and Matty don't care. So at the end, when the cactus and the rock get married in a small intimate wedding ceremony after they go through the lessons that they learned from Opalite, that's the exact opposite of what Taylor had said on Graham Norton about how she was going to have a big, extravagant wedding with Travis.
If you're inviting me, it's very big.
It's huge!
Because I think the only stressful weddings are the ones where you have a small amount and people are on the bubble.
Yes.
And you have to evaluate or assess your relationship with them.
Yeah.
To see if they should be there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
She's pretty much laying out the future, saying that her and Matty will have a small private wedding, just like the song, But Daddy I Love Him. No, you can't come to the wedding. Although I think Louis Capaldi is probably invited. Also, the cactus and the rock can't hurt each other, so they're actually perfect for each other. There's a happy ending for the stapler, which is kind of a side note. Stapler is working through their clingy tendencies in therapy. Damn, if only Taylor just decided to work out her shit in therapy rather than going through this whole circus show with Travis. But garbage, which represents every one of Taylor's bad exes or relationships, is still garbage. That will never change. So that's my interpretation of the Opalite music video. I really feel like this interpretation makes the most sense, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Originally, I was going to add this analysis to my giant song-by-song video about the entire Life of a Showgirl album, but that video is going to take an enormous amount of time to make, and I really want to make it right. It's still coming though, and in that one I'll get more into the lyrical side rather than the music video side, but I just wanted to get this video out ASAP because it's really relevant right now. So, thank you for watching.